All right, in this video, here's a investment strategy that you can utilize. Not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just a concept or idea that you can utilize in your own investments. So let's get started. So the first three things that you want to focus on is how much income do you make and what are the cost of the ETFs or stocks or whatever you're investing in and how much of them you're investing in. So the smaller you keep your portfolio, the easier this is going to be. So maybe you have a broad market or an international, a growth, or a dividend in a stable fund. And then you have like a cash and bond allocation just to hold your cash while you're waiting for your signals to go off to invest into these. So here's an example of like what your chart could look like. Maybe your signal goes off here. You'll have to come up with a strategy to decide how much percentage do I want into each one of these things. So if your signal goes off here for SCHG, maybe you'll allocate 40% of your cash holding into that signal and you'll buy that many shares. So your shares, how much you're going to put in is also affected by the price of your shares. So if you do something like VYM, VTI, or QQQ, QQQ is a tech growth stock, VTI is broad market Vanguard, and VYM is like dividend, kind of similar to SCHD. So these are expensive. So just to buy one share of each of these, if your signals all went off at the same time, it would be $930 just to buy one share each. That's why cost comes into play. That's why that is important to analyze the cost of your ETFs or your investments when you're strategizing this. Say you have to decide, do you make $300 a month that you can invest or $10,000 a month that you can invest? The more you can invest, or the more that you have to invest, the more flexibility you have in choosing your ETFs and how much gets allocated to different classes and how much diversification you can have, because you don't want to spread yourself too thin and have a bunch of stocks, but they all cost a lot of money just to buy one share, and you don't make $10,000 a month, you only make $300 a month. I mean, one Tesla share and you're done. So you got to look at your income, your costs, and your quantity when you're figuring out your moving average strategy. But yeah, once your signals go off, then you do that, and then you just rinse and repeat. Hold your cash, hold it in something like SGov for your cash, so you're still getting like 4 to 5%, 3 to 5% maybe on that cash while you hold it, waiting for value opportunities for these other ETFs that you've selected. And when I mean value opportunities, I mean you get them at the best prices so that you get the most appreciation on your asset. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comments section. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for more videos. Life could be easier. Have a wonderful day.